guys, it's Kale. I'm back. It's been a while, it's been a few months. And I just wanted to come on here and say thank you guys for sticking with me and supporting me through all of this. For those of you that don't know, I'm Kale. I am a new grad. I got my license in October of 2021. And then my last video, it was me talking about an interview I had back in January that I was feeling pretty bad about. And anyways, they did end up contacting me, and I did end up getting another position on a medicine unit. It is a nephrology unit, but it's basically just medicine. Yeah, so if you guys want more details, I can go into depth about that in a different video. But today I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about, what it's really like as a new grad. And I don't want to come on here and lie to you guys or scare anybody or anything like that. I just want to tell you guys what it's really been like for me and, what I've been kind of going through with that piece. So I got hired as a new grad in January. So I didn't start working by myself until, I guess, the end of January. So it's been just about a month or so that I've been working by myself. So I've been doing 2 days, 2 nights, and then 5 days off. So, and then they're 12-hour shifts. So for me, I'm temporary full-time. For me, that's, a huge adjustment, because previously when I was doing my consolidation, I would be doing 10 to 10s, and they were 4-day shifts, and then I'd have 5 days off. And then, I did work in the Emerge as a new grad, just kind of casual, and then I do work at a clinic casual as well. But this is just a whole kind of different field, I guess. So that's kind of the background on that. I am very blessed that I did make a friend at my orientation. She also got her license in October. This is her kind of real first nursing job, and I'm just so happy that I met her because she's kind of like my person that I go to. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it's been tough. There was a situation that recently happened to me where you're supposed to have 5 patients and I had 6 patients, and I told the charge nurse, I'm not really comfortable with having 6 patients. I'm a new grad and this patient is kind of, unstable. They were considered a watcher, which anyways, so I'm an RPN, or I guess in other provinces or in the States they call it LPN, which is the same thing. And then there's RN. Anyway, so that patient probably should have been with an RN. Nothing happened to the patient, nothing like that. But anyways, I told the charge nurse I was uncomfortable with having this patient. They said, too bad, someone has to take this patient, that's nursing. And then I said, I don't feel, that I'm competent. And they said, oh, I'll help you, whatever. Anyways, it happened where something was, a medication wasn't running or something like that, and then there was a report submitted. Anyways, so I've been kind of dealing with that. Nothing happened to the patient, everything's okay. It's just, something was missed kind of deal, and then, but everything's okay. But I'm just coming on here to kind of tell you guys that you kind of need to, as a new grad, you kind of get treated kind of not fairly, and you kind of get, pushed to the side a bit. But, it's at the end of the day, it's your license, and, you kind of have to prioritize yourself. You've probably heard the saying, nurses eat their young, and I've experienced that. A lot of the nurses that I've been working with aren't the nicest. So in the situation I had, next steps would probably be to go to your manager, because 6 patients, as a new grad isn't fair. I'm still kind of dealing with this, so obviously I can't share too much, but just generally, make sure you're standing up for yourself. Make sure you're saying if something's not comfortable, you're not comfortable with something, or you don't know something, and that's okay. You know, you don't come out of the womb, you know, walking, you know, you're new, you're learning, and that's okay. And I'm trying not to be hard on myself. I'm trying to, you know, kind of reflect and, I don't know, trying to kind of deal. I honestly, new grad anxiety is such a real thing, and I've been working by myself for only a month now, and I'm still adjusting, and I'm learning so much, and it's just so important that, you know, you're taking care of yourself. And I've had it where, you know, I haven't gone on breaks because I didn't want to fall behind, and I've realized, like, you can't do that. You need to go on your breaks. You need to take that time to kind of refresh your mind and step back from, you know, from work, and just take that time for yourself. And it's so important. And, you know, doesn't matter if you, I don't know, like, you're not gonna get that far behind from your 30-minute meal break, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just wanted to talk to you guys to tell you, like, this is the reality of being a new grad. And from what I said before, you know, the charge nurse told me, well, this is nursing. That's not nursing. Like, that's not okay to say in any aspect, but it's also, I don't know, like, nursing is not and should not be like that. I don't know, like, from reflecting back on that experience, like, a more experienced nurse should have kind of stepped up and, you know, done something. But I don't know, I just don't want people to feel how I felt in that situation, where I felt I don't want to be a nurse anymore. Like, anyways, I just want other people who are kind of feeling the same kind of anxiety and stress, that, you know, you're not alone. There are resources out there. I know my facility has a nurse educator that's there from Monday to Friday that you can always go to if you know, are unsure of something. You know, there's your manager. Like, if your charge nurse isn't listening to you and you're not feeling heard, or you're not feeling, you know, competent or comfortable, you know, there's always other options, and you shouldn't just listen. Like, obviously you should listen and respect your charge nurse, but I mean, if there is something that you're really kind of unsure about, then for sure you should take next steps. I don't know, I feel like this video is kind of just everywhere, but it's just so crazy because I've been watching other people's videos on YouTube on here, and everyone's just kind of, I don't know, making it sound like, oh, you know, I'm just anxious and whatever. But, you know, it's okay to be anxious, but it's also okay to kind of acknowledge where that anxiety comes from. Another thing that I've been kind of struggling with is that my hospital does something called action rounds, and that it just only on day shifts from Monday to Friday, but that just makes me feel, I don't know, very anxious and very stressed out about going to work. I know it'll be more comfortable with time, but it's just something that I've just been kind of like struggling with. So action rounds at my hospital are when you do like a video call, so everyone gets like their own iPhone, and then you do like a video call with everybody that's kind of in that healthcare team. So like the manager, patient coordinator, who else, the doctor, any specialists that are involved, physio, psychiatry, like anybody like that. And then you kind of just present your patients and talk about, you know, the barriers to discharge, what's pending, what the plan is. And to me, that's just so overwhelming because you're supposed to know everything about this patient. And if I'm just coming in for like a shift and I don't know any of these patients, and trying to, you know, get everything done in, you know, the beginning of my shift, and then I have to, you know, kind of research everything about my patient to make sure that I can answer these questions, it's just a lot. So let me guys know if you want another video talking about you know, some self-care tips. I did write a list of some things that I've been kind of doing and trying to you know, implement in my life every day, but I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not consistent. So I don't feel you know, I don't feel right coming on here and telling you guys, oh, like, this is what I do, because it's not consistent, and I'm trying to make it realistic, but, you know, it's gonna take a while to get there, and that's okay. But yeah, let me guys know if you guys want a video on that eventually. I did set myself up to make that video today, but I don't know, I just don't feel right coming on here and pretending like everything's, you know, perfect and whatever. So yeah, that's kind of an update and what it's kind of been like to be a new grad. Yeah, but I will definitely update you guys and hopefully make a video on some things that I've been doing to kind of implement, you know, some self-care and kind of alleviate that stress. You know, it's only been a month that I've been working, you know, on my own consistently, full-time. So yeah, but that's what it's been like for me. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments. And yeah, I promise my next video won't be this huge gap in between. It's just this new job has kind of taken a lot out of me, and I've just kind of been, you know, trying to reflect and focus on that piece. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you guys have any comments or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye.